Hi, this is Dale Smith at Coldwell Banker, and what you're about to see is a monthly marketing report for Sacramento County. It's all about sales and the difference between April 2025 and March 2025. And because my eyes glaze over at the sight of charts and graphs and statistics, this is going to be very simple. But before I start, I want you to know the information you're about to receive is a compilation from fellow realtors, from MetroList, which is Sacramento's multiple listing service, and from Ryan Lundquist, who's a very well-known and very respected Sacramento appraiser. So here goes. You ready for all these numbers? First, new listings and closed sales in Sacramento County are up 17% in April from March of 2025. Pending sales are only up 4%. Now, one of the reasons for that is that there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. Everybody agrees the market is weird. But that uncertainty comes from people being unsure about the tariffs, the stock market, and mortgage rates. So, unfortunately, although the rates have been very volatile, mortgage rates right now are right around 7%. FHA and VA are slightly lower, but I mean, they're still fairly high compared to what people would prefer to pay. So here's something you need to know. If you have a specific situation, you might want to contact Chris Lippy. He's our in-house lender with Guaranteed Rate Affinity, and Guaranteed Rate has a selection of portfolio loans that address all kinds of individual specifics. So Chris's number is 916-705-5239. It's well worth your time to reach out to Chris. He's great. All right, so here's the thing. Prices seem to be declining across all counties in the greater Sacramento area. However, if the property is a standout, it's just great, it's still receiving multiple offers. And that is any area, any price range. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, you may not know this, but condo sales are declining. And I think there are a couple of reasons for that. One is HOA fees have increased so much because the older the community, the more it's going to need upgrades and repairs. So that's the main reason for those increases. Another reason is there's a new bill that has just passed that requires condos with second stories to have safety inspections for their balconies. And a lot of communities do not have the reserves to cover that. So that's another reason for cancellations in condos. Now, new construction has been gangbusters for the last 2 years, but now those sales are tapering off. And most of the new construction is in Roseville, Rancho Cordova, Folsom Ranch, and Elk Grove. So if the builders want to move their standing inventory, they may have to increase those incentives. So if you even thought about getting a new house, now might be a great time to do that. Now, we're beginning to see a slight uptick in short sales because, as you know, consumers are struggling with affordability and prices keep going up on everything that we have to buy. Really not any foreclosures to speak of, but that could increase if things get worse. So that's really about it. That's a market wrap up for me. The next one you should get earlier because I needed to get the information in some kind of a format that I felt good about. So if I haven't answered anything you need to know specifically, reach out. I'd love to help you. My number, 916-524-3205. I'll see you next month. Thanks. Bye.